the wedding or, you know, family dinner or whatever. It's super fun.
Yeah, probably just a button check here. Well, actually, I have no idea. No, probably not.
Nah, we're right into this. Ally's not button checking. He's going to play.
Yeah, good job from him.
There's those spin dash cancels we were talking about in the Como set. Gonna see a lot of those.
Yeah, so something.
See, I like the village in the background. They've got the right idea. They packed the lunch. They've got time to kill. They're gonna sit down.
Some coffee.
They're gonna relax, and they're gonna watch this 18-minute set that's gonna happen.
Yeah, we always, you know, remember it's a local and not too much on the line. We like, you know, counting up how many spin dashes he does, and then, you know, trying to name something in a category. Basically, categories. Never rats on stream.
I know the Georgia public education system is that great. Can y'all count that high?
Yeah,
you got to count super high for the rat spin cancels.
Yeah, you know, I remember people were thinking about doing a, you know, ledge grab limit in this game, but we have a spin dash cancel limit in this game as well.
That's what Type of House needs to do. Every time there's a wrath match, just have a little counter at the bottom. And someone off to the side, so that way T-Rex doesn't have to do it. Just click, 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 click.
Sometimes it's too fast for even like recognize when it happens. You know, he does 2 or 3 really fast, and you're like, wait, how many was that? Like 5 or?
And speaking of doing things surprisingly fast for him, already has Ally to 110%.
And you know, we talked about it earlier where, you know, Ras really matured a lot more. Obviously, still a young player, and he's gotten a bit more aggressive. You know, he'll still go for the timeout when he needs to, but
you need that mix, really. I think for the longest time, I think a lot of Sonics were maligned by the fact that people just were calling them just too campy. But the thing about it is there's a lot of thought that goes into this camping process. You can't just say, oh, I'm going to stand on the other side of the stage from you, because your opponent has access to the same things you do.
Some Mario combos here, but Raph just going to snope on out of there with the spring.
Good back air there. Ally starting to close the gap a little bit. It's going to be a few more percent before up smash starts killing.
Weird homing attack there from Wrath. You don't see that too often. Oh! Wow!
He didn't even try to mix that up. Just lands in front of his face and does it.
Well, Ally had been trying to call out a lot of Wrath's landings. Definitely something you can do against Sonics, but Wrath being too smart for that. Uh-oh. Ooh!
Yeah, and speaking of calling out those landings, that was the hard charge on that up smash.
Yeah, Ally finally figuring it out, but not soon enough, because he's not got this stock yet, and we're almost halfway through.
It goes for the spin dash bear. Ally falls at the bottom of it, though.
Yeah, so here are those landings. Unfortunately, getting the landing lag with the air dodge, it looked like. Finally coming back.
Platform's giving him a little bit more extra space to play around with. And now we're probably going to see that really patient style come out now.
Yeah, he's got that neutral back and getting a grab. Oh, nice movement there from Wrath. Barely getting out of there. Moving around at the speed of sound. This is Sonic, everyone.
You can see the down throw here and the up air. Okay. So that's actually, I believe, going to be a DI mix-up from that. That's normally not going to work. I think Wrath might have been DIing out. Or DIing in, excuse me. I'm not really sure how soon, if ever, Mario's F-throw will kill. But it looked like the fact that he just shot straight up from that down air, or down there allowed him to connect with that up air.
Here Wrath at a you know, quite favorable lead. 2.5 minutes yet, but he might not need it. Getting a lot of percent here on Ally.
Ally currently sitting at 2% %, but he's not getting an opening in neutral that he needs. There's a straight hit there, bringing in Wrath up to 10%, but when you're already at 72, you can't just rely on 6% at a time.
This obviously, you know, frustrating matchup for Ally. You know, if this doesn't end in his favor, do you think we'll see the character switch?
I don't know. We haven't seen too many of Ally's secondaries recently. It's mostly just been Mario, but I don't think this has gone poorly enough for him to really warrant some soul searching like that.
Yeah, Ally finally catching up here, actually. You know, pretty close. Only less than 2 minutes now, though. Yeah, honestly, I don't think we'll see a timeout here. There's a lot of hits going on. Ally off stage. Oh, might have saw Komo Rakiri get some inspiration from that one.
Yeah, 22% separating them right now. Going to add on to that.
Wow.
Sending him deep into the blast on the up air. Not enough to close it out just yet.
Yeah, Ally, though, doing a pretty solid job of not getting, you know, he's getting trades here and there, not too many stray hits.
Now, the dangerous thing is Wrath now has to be super careful about how he lands around Ally. If there comes a problem at this point where he lands unsafely, Ally can close him out just like that.
Oh, my God.
Just like that.
Wow, nice up smash. You know, speaking of bad DI from Wrath, I think that might have.
No, that just killed. That just killed. No, like I was mid-sentence saying if he up smashes him now, he'll die.
Yeah.
Ally making me look good while making himself look good. Because that was a dangerous thing. You're already, Ally was sitting at such high rage, plus 120. Wrath was sitting above 90%. That's all it takes.
Nice, yeah. Yeah, Mario with rage, you know, one scary sight. Going right back to Smashville here. What do you think Ally was going to try and ban from Wrath?
I would assume FD is the choice. I feel like that's the safest bet.
Yeah.
A lot of spin dashes, quick 52.
Reminder that, you know, last Momocon, Duck Hunt was still a legal stage.
Those
obviously,
were dark times.
Yeah. Back one of the classic Sonic counter picks. A little interesting more now that the retro stage has gone to the wayside. This is, you know, starting off pretty similar to last game, with Wrath getting an early lead here. Ooh, interesting use of the flood there.
I mean, Ally just can't get in right now.
Yeah, not even quite sure what he's looking for. Wrath kind of just doing what he wants here.
The back throw there, pushing him further off stage.
Yeah.
Platform giving him the escape route, though.
Ooh,
the fair. Oh, he falls out.
Really interesting. I haven't seen that.
I'm actually really curious to see if that would have killed off the side. At least at the positioning of it. Seems like that would be almost correct % for that to work.
Yeah, not quite sure. You know, Smashville. Uh-oh. Okay, nothing too crazy. Ally unable to confirm off the down throw.
Yeah, just too much rage right now. And Wrath firmly in hands, just standing in center stage, looking at Ally, challenging him, saying, "Ooh, you have to come in and fight me."
Yeah, nice spring out there, though, from Wrath, getting out of the situation. Wow, 169, the true God %. And the up air, nice baiting out there.
Really good weight there. Oh, and the taunt.
Ooh. Saying time to go fast. Yeah, close out the stock a lot quicker than last game. Wrath in it to win it now. Not waiting for that timeout.
Laughing at the percents already.
And still going strong. Okay, moving around. Percents here and there for Ally.
You know, and I feel like this might be like just a prove himself moment. Like there hasn't been a lot. We haven't heard a lot from Wrath on a national scale since Momocon. There's been a couple of good events here and there where he's gotten some good wins, but nothing to the rank of beating Ally.
Right.
So this is his chance to recreate that same kind of buzz around his name, saying that I am in the same league as these other top Sonics, and you have to respect me as a player.
Yeah. Now, I mean, obviously being well known, people are looking out for him. Not the hidden threat he used to be. But, you know, with a full % lead, or a full stock lead, I mean, Wrath really trying to finish this out even before the clock hits halfway.
Ally already at 109%. Good weight again, going for the nair this time.
Wow, no throw there, getting the release. Ally really unable to do anything to Wrath off stage. Yeah, we haven't seen him go down for anything sneaky.
And in the back there, just for positioning at this point. I'm wondering if Ally was going to go low at the back air, opts for the fireball instead. Now we get the Trump back air. So Ally's got him out in the climb. Not undoable, though. Smash forward, but...
Okay.
Wow, just jumps away from it.
Yeah, you know, those Smashville sides, pretty small. Not quite going to do it yet, though. His shield struggling. All right, jumping around, let it recover.
Ally is pretty much going to have to play in that short hop to full hop range because he can't roll backwards out. Just like that. Didn't even finish my
Still,
sentence.
though.
So that's what he's going to have to watch out for, those pivot grabs and those back throws off stage. He's going to have to play and hope that Wrath isn't able to call out his aerial momentum, because that's really how he's going to have to work around this. He doesn't have the range to play just a box-out game against him.
And that one last hit from Wrath confirming into the up air. 1-1 here. The crowd obviously for Georgia's favor.
Oh, absolutely. Going from Fatality beating Komarakiri to potentially Wrath beating Ally, and that would be just one after the other.
So Ally taking his time to pick his counter pick here. Might be thinking of a character switch, who knows? Got a disgruntled look on his face.
Yeah, a bit of consternation there, trying to figure out what the next form of attack is going to be.
Yeah, biting his thumb while Wrath just sits back, crosses his legs, crosses his arms.
Now, you know him better than I do, but we see this pretty often. How much of this is a persona and an act, and how much of this is young Wrath Smith III high school student?
Yeah, I mean, I think he's obviously, being the Smash scene so young, he's got a bit of a persona, I think, leading up. But I think it leads to his, real life as well.
I feel like a lot of these younger players just do play with that chip on their shoulder.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh, you've been playing Brawl for 6 years? I don't care. This is my game now.
Exactly.
Okay, so Thriller's just going on in the background.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all can hear that, but some loud concert. Yeah, it was actually, in our sort of Discord, there was something on Twitter saying, I forget who it was, but because of Wrath, they didn't want to play against Sonic or
that
something anymore.
That was Mewtwo King.
Yeah, Mewtwo King.
That wasn't just somebody.
Yeah, now I remember.
Jason Zimmerman.
So Mewtwo King apparently said he was going to quit Smash 4 because of Wrath or something. And Wrath didn't actually reply to it, but he showed us saying bye-bye. On the typed out on Twitter. I don't think he actually sent it, but he showed all our Jordan natives in our Discord that little tweet he could have sent out, obviously working up that persona.
And working up these percentages, too.
Yeah.
100 to 21. Wrath is just all over Ally right now, and Dark Wizzy is crying in his room watching this. This matchup is just such hell for Mario. Like, even with these platforms to extend these combos, Ally's only been able to do 40% in 90 seconds.
Yikes. Yeah, 4.5 minutes down on the timer. This Battlefield stage not working out so well for Ally. Basically, this has been the story of the set.
Different locations, same script.
Yeah. Not even different day yet, though. Now, remember, back to last Momocon after the big upset, Ally became Angry Ally, being very pissed off on Twitter, yelling a lot of things about Sonic, and we'll see if, Ally has, you can't play this matchup while being too angry.
No, absolutely not. You have to be calculated and wait for those very rare opportunities where the Sonic player makes a mistake.
And, Ally trying his best here, but I think this matchup really speaks for itself.
Still not going to kill.
I don't know if that's been, stale because he's been using it too much, or
like a week-old piece of bread.
Yeah. Obviously that's the thing with Sonic. Only having a really few moves to fall back on, they can be staled pretty easily. Obviously not worried too much when Spin Dash gets stale.
There is a 130% difference right now.
And 3 minutes and 20 seconds.
Oh,
footstool. Not going to lead to anything. Back throw?
Yep.
Wow! Oh, big old Battlefield
boys.
Somehow living to 186.
And it's not going to be too much longer till up throw kills.
Speed of the devil!
God, I'm good.
So you see Wrath planting the spring down there, another stalling tactic some Sonics like to use when people come back.
Yeah, it just burns the iframes.
Yep.
They fall down and there's really just nothing they can do about it.
So good job from Ally having to wait that out.
Yeah, Ally putting up to 74 on Wrath stock right now. He's going to have to get that a little bit higher for the up smash confirms to kill on Battlefield. And outside of that, it's going to be really tough because he keeps going for those fairs, but Wrath just never is in a position to get hit by them.
Yeah,
this could be looking like a really clean 3-0 right now if Ally hadn't gotten that rage up smash game 1. Because this is how it's been. This is really how Komarakiri versus Vitality should have gone, where you have the Sonic player just running circles around their opponent and just not being able to do anything. But Ally doesn't have the same explosiveness that Falcon does.
Yeah. Mario has a lot of comeback potential, but pretty much all of that in this matchup is non-existent.
And even when he's playing from that short hop range, he's always ready with that spring every single time to just drop it on that up smash and not take any unnecessary damage.
Yeah, it seems like, Wrath's, I don't know if he's, I don't want to say he's getting hit by on purpose, but, a lot of these weak hits from Ally, sending him away, wasting more seconds.
We're down to 90 seconds right now. 90 seconds are left, and Wrath still has not lost his first stock. This is looking like a wrap right now.
Yeah, I don't think there's really much Ally can do. honestly, he might just put down his controller and call it a day, it seems like.
Well, he's getting closer and closer to where that final up smash is going to close. Like right now, if he gets an up smash, that's a stock, and he only has to make up 56%. Unfortunately, it's taken him 5 minutes to get him to 150.
Finally getting the stock, though, with that down throw up air once again. But Wrath.
No, Wrath's just not going to play him.
Nope.
There's no reason to. We're under a minute.
Yeah, 56 is a wide margin, especially for Mario now.
Oh my god!
Okay.
That was about to be the sickest finish.
Well, unfortunately, it looks like I had to wait 45 more seconds until a sick finish.
Wow, I thought Ally was going to just spring right up B.
Yeah, I think, really for both characters there, they could have tried and done something. Not quite.
Just charge it, man.
Yeah.
Just charge it on the ledge. Like, because what is Mario going to do? Anytime you approach, he just lets it rip and run right past him.
Uh-oh, Ally getting some percent now, though.
Yeah,
Don't
still
think it's gonna
40.
matter.
Yeah. 15
this
seconds.
Is pretty much out of reach now. Yeah, Ally just going to try and reach for something. Not going to work out. Wrath can get his percent here and there. See if he can finish it off. Not really necessary. The crowd calling out the time.
In the words of an immortal Toph, just quit, bro. Quit.
Yeah. Let's do it again sometime, Sonic says. Ally not having it,
The rest
though.
of the crowd says, please, God, no.
Yeah, I think the public's, coming to terms with it. They know it's the matchup.
Right. And, I mean, now we see the soul searching. Now we see the patience of, like, all right, how am I going to counter
just
this?
rolled his eyes.
How am I going to work my way around this? And Wrath is like, all
Checking
right.
his phone. It's like,
Do I need to put lunch money into my account?
Yeah.
Like, did I finish my
mom
homework?
picking me up?
Did I finish my homework?
Yeah.
Because, like, I mean,
My exam grade's in yet?
like, Georgia schools are still in session, right?
No, I think pretty much everything's done now.
Okay, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I know back home in NC, a couple of high schools are still running right now. So
yeah, public schools are out. Probably all the private schools are done. I know, university has been done for a while. Now. Yeah.
Shout outs to college.
Oh yeah.
Wrath will be there one day. Timing out his professors.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna wait until 11:59 to submit this.
Yeah, waiting for the last possible moment. Funny Wrath jokes. One time he was asking for advice to, like, pick up a girl or something, and another Sonic main here said, dang, Wrath, you can't approach the game and you can't approach in real life.
That's beautiful. That is beautiful. My advice, don't play Smash. What do you do? Oh, I play competitive children's fighting games. I kid. Any of us are capable of it. But right now, Ally's going to have to find a way to approach more than Wrath does, because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter the stage. It doesn't matter the time of day. It doesn't matter if KK Slider's in the background or not.
Yeah, I wish we had some KK.
Wrath is just going to do this. See the owl opting for the
sleepy time owl.
Opting for the Twitch chat approach right now, which I'm sure is full of resident sleepers. And if it isn't, God knows it is now.
Gosh, I remember, last year's Momocon, whoever, I think it was, DC was on commentary, and you could hear him audibly yawning quite a few times during this set. But we're not going to do that for y'all. We know how tense this can be, especially for Ally.
I'm about to say, he has no reason to yawn. He plays Trip Sapling Villager.
Yeah, Ally obviously going to need every second to count. Every bit of damage helps.
We're currently at the 90-second mark, and Wrath is just over 51.
Yeah, I don't know. Compared to the other games, it's obviously gone very similarly. Ally maybe doing a little bit better percent-wise so far.
Yeah, this is definitely a lot closer. This is one of those things right now where if he lands unsafely, an up smash will definitely close out of stock.
Wow.
And as I say that, Ally starts doing the Ally, which is just up smash into up smash.
Hey, I mean, it's such a great move. Why not do it 3 times? They'll never suspect 4 up smashes in a row. But Wrath, wow, taking the forehead and living. Many a man have seen it, but not many have lived to tell the tale. Only a 20% difference now, too, but whoever takes this stock is going to have a really nice advantage, I think.
I feel like it's almost, Ally has to take the stock first.
Yeah.
If he wants any chance in this set, he has to make sure that he gets the initial closeout.
Just being very patient right now. Ally cannot overextend. Wow, some spot dodges
because he's shown us, like, he just can't play from behind in this matchup, not against Wrath.
Yeah, nothing against Ally. I think it's really just a Mario problem. Not quite going to do it yet. Full Flood, though. Let's see if he's got anything sneaky. Trump,
no back here, though. Buffers the jump. Very wise to it. Very adaptive play there from
the
back air from center stage. Enough to close out that stock.
Yeah, Ally, though, almost at 150, though. Back throw.
That's going to close out this stock.
Yeah.
Sonic's back throw is so silly. It's just the animation where it's like, oh, I'm not quite at the edge of the stage. Now I am.
Yeah. Well, shout-outs to, like, when this game first came out, it was basically Ness's back throw in a nutshell.
Ew.
Thank goodness for patches of it,
But hey, Rosa was broken at that point, so that was fun.
Yeah. Okay, moving around now. Ally actually in the lead here. But I don't want to speak too much.
One of the first times this entire set, really.
Ooh, having some opportunity.
Ooh, that reads the air dodge down, too.
Ooh. Big time for Ally now in a solid lead. Forcing Wrath to approach right now.
Right now, like, if you look over the clock, we're at 130 seconds left. There's not a ton of damage. And Wrath isn't getting these quick spin dash combos that we've normally been seeing. Reads the cancel.
Combos. 88 double snowman. Ally only at 21.
Grabs him again.
Gosh.
This is looking like the Ally we're all used to seeing.
Yeah, he's finally feeling himself. Okay. Yeah, that's the Ally going for random aggressive options. Obviously, Wrath not in his comfort zone, being down so much.
So that was actually really good adaptation just mid-game there from Wrath. Ally was holding that shield for a very long time and getting the shield grab on the spin dash. That was causing him a lot of problem. That time, he just runs up and grabs him instead. Opts for the switch out. Under 90 seconds now.
Yeah, I feel like Ally can almost be the one going for the timeout at this point. Obviously, though, not Ally's play style as he's trying to finish this out.
130 to 54.
And, okay. Yeah, one more up smash or a back air. No, not quite.
Ooh, good landing there. Down to 60 seconds.
Yeah, Wrath's still taking his time, even though he's so far behind. I feel like Ally can just wait it out, give Wrath some of his own medicine.
I feel like that would be the most Ally thing to do.
Timeout Wrath. Back air, though. Wow, still not quite doing it.
He's going to bear his way out of that blast zone.
Even on
back throw, and not even good DI can save him. Not even good DI can save him there. He put himself right into the corner, which is the best case scenario. But Ally forcing himself into a pivotal game 5. And you couldn't see it off screen because he shows up and gets the back rub going. But Fatality sprinted across the room using that Sonic speed.
So we're on to a game 5. Is it still Saturday? How long has this set been going?
Is it 2017?
Yeah. Gonna need
is this Smash on the Switch?
Yeah. Do we finally get Melee HD?
Please, Melee HD.
Wrath checking all the hate mail in his inbox, I'm sure.
Out of here. I think at this point, Wrath, if you haven't figured out already, there's a way to turn off notifications from people that don't follow you.
Yes.
It's probably the best thing he could possibly do.
Yeah, a lot of hate.
And it's so unfortunate, too, because like at the end of the day, people forget that these are kids.
Yeah.
Like, these are children that you're sending just vile things to.
Yeah, I mean, I know Wrath's got a lot of hate. Captain Zach, got some flack here and there. And
now who's the poet?
Yeah, they're pretty much, very similar ages, both being on the younger side of the teens.
And really, at the end of the day, if you're getting that mad over a game that you're not even playing,
right?
Ignore the fact that this is, Smash and a Nintendo fighting game, whatever. But you're getting that mad over a game that you're not even playing. You're not even the player involved. Yeah, probably should check your priorities.
One of my favorite YouTube videos is some hockey players saying, "Why you have to be mad? It's just a game."
Yeah.
And I'm sure Wrath has sent that to many people many a time. Because at the end of the day, it's just a game.
Yep.
We're all here to have fun and try and win. So
we're looking at this a minute in right now, and this is pretty much a dead heat.
Yeah, this is obviously a lot different than the past few games. Oh my gosh.
Ally making this look like a good matchup right now. 94 to 42.
Ally finally ahead first stock. We haven't seen that yet. Making Wrath do things he's not used to.
And he's putting out these hitboxes that are really just preventing him from spinning down out of the air. Seeing the Nair trade with a lot of the work here. And you have this big of a percent lead, it's fine to get those trades.
Yeah, Ally obviously figured something out. These past few games have been a different man. Wrath, though, still being very defensive.
Got a little bit greedy there. Goes for a few too many pummels.
Ooh. Okay, movement still very slick from both sides. Oh,
the call out. And this is going to be so tough because as we saw last game when Ally got that lead, he put himself in a position where he's not going to get cheesed out at lower percents.
Yeah.
So Wrath has to basically neutral his way to victory now, and he proved that, or he's shown that that's not really easy for him to do.
And Ally has stayed at this 68% for quite a while now. You know, wondering, finally getting some damage as I say it though, but this is going to be a really long uphill battle, I think, for Wrath.
I mean, because look at it, Ally is just, I mean, going back to that platform every time, and anytime Wrath approaches, he, you know, gives him a taste of his own medicine, walks away.
So not quite halfway through yet, though. Still a lot of match to play. Wrath still getting in some hits here and there. Not quite sure what he wants to look for to kill, but getting a grab here. Setting Ally off stage, but he really hasn't done anything too much when Ally's recovering. No call-outs.
Good try on the back air there. That was a really good opportunity for him.
You see Wrath, all that positioning. Still playing very safe, though. Uh-oh!
Yeah, and it wasn't until that point that he started taking a ton of percent. If he had managed to stick out at those mid-30s and he closed up the stock, this is actually a really easy game for him to come back from. But right now, it's going to be really hard.
And Wrath just letting him get back to that platform. Not much he could do as Ally holds on to this first stock still. Yeah, I'm not quite sure if you know, Wrath has any answer for this new patient Mario we're seeing from Ally.
We've seen a lot of jump-ins from Ally with no real hitboxes as he comes down. I'll be curious if maybe Wrath throws out like a YOLO up smash to try and like close out a stock.
Really surprised we haven't seen that. Obviously not something Wrath is used to, though. Ally really doing a great job of keeping Wrath outside of his comfort zone, though.
Yeah, and Wrath is close to dying from an up smash, too. Shield cancel into uppy there. That was,
yeah.
that was
crazy. Tilts! Wow, that's really unfortunate for Wrath, though. Not going to kill.
There it is. And the Georgia crowd cheers. Almost 100% difference.
Away.
And Ally.
Ally taking his time.
He's chilling, man. Why? Why else? Why wouldn't you? Why would you approach with 100%
exactly.
and 2 minutes to go?
Huge lead right now. Ally doing a really great job of shielding these. Okay.
Good weight on the air dodge. 120 to 0 right now.
Wrath barely going around that up smash. Ally, I think he's finally having fun again, though.
Yeah, and Georgia's trying to will their boy to victory, but it's just not possible. Sour Fair.
Wow.
Still yet to scratch this second stock.
Okay, finally starting in, but only 4% to 142. Bit of a difference. 75 seconds on the clock.
Here's the crowd. We believe in you. We believe.
Yeah, the chants are coming. People want their boy to win. But Ally has something to say about that with the back air.
Oh, and the mini pop-off for the win in top 48. Ally turning around what would look like a dire situation.
Good respect from both players, though. Nice fist bump. Picking up, moving on. Wrath.
And we see the who's who of Smash chilling in the front row right now.
Ally taunting the Cloud.
And now,
not needing it.
Something that I've been excited for. The return of NC.
NC boys.
Lazy Boredom.